See, they gonna mess up my. They always do this to me. Every time I get on here and go to giving out that good information, I always have communication problems. Y'all see the subject today, man. It's raining outside. I ain't going to play right now. Uh, I want to talk about a subject that's been on my mind a long time. I've known this for a long time, and it's sugar. We're gonna talk about sugar, why you can't get enough, why you love it, why you addicted to it, and why you'll never stop eating it, and why you gonna always have some kind of medical problem, some kind of high blood pressure, some kind of heart problems, kidney problems. The sugar causes so many problems, and you don't even know it. And yeah, we could talk about it today. I know it's gonna be a part two to this video, but yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We can get into it because a lot of people just don't know, man. It's funny, and at least, hey, I don't know everything about it. Like I said, it's gonna be a part two, but we definitely gonna put a dent into it. We're gonna get a lot of information today, and we can talk about it because it's one thing that you can't stop eating. It's one thing that you'll never get rid of. It's one thing that you'll never stop craving. It's too late now. It's too late. It's too worldwide, and it's too late. So you'll never be able to get rid of it unless you just all of a sudden just turn that coin over and just flip it to the other side. And a lot of times that's impossible. So it's steps you're gonna have to take to get rid of this and to stop the addiction, because sugar is the elephant in the room. There's nothing else that's causing all the problems, that's doing more damage. There's other things out there, but when we talk about the big wig, the top of the cream, the biggest in the world, the biggest worldwide, the elephant in the room, the big wig. What's up, e-bike guy? Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. It's out there raining, so I get on here and start talking. Oh, what's up, man? Oh, it's been crazy over here in Lakeland, man. It's been real crazy, man. Super crazy. Oh. Oh man, no, I go off about the sugar, man. Hey, listen, by the time people get through listening about what I got to say about this sugar stuff, they ain't gonna want to watch me no more, because they gonna think it's my fault. They gonna think that I got something to do with it. I don't have nothing to do. I'm just the messenger. I just know I've known this stuff for a long time ago. It's just now I know I can talk about it. I ain't know how people just don't care no more. But it's the scary because it's everywhere. It's in everything and it's everywhere. So you trying to run from it, you gonna have to really tighten up your game. I mean, you got to check everything. And the craving so high because that's all we want. You know, you it's 24 hours, 7 days a week. But you got to think that's causing a lot of problems. That's slowing the process of what's going on in your life. It's slowing it down. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's it's the truth though, man. When I be rapping, man, I be having fun, but I be telling the truth though, man. It's crazy. It's so crazy. And the thing about it is, a lot of the food and the stuff that you eating right now, you won't eat it if it ain't got no sugar in it. Just imagine eating something without sugar in it. It tastes like cardboard. It'll taste like garbage. But you got to think, a lot of people do. A lot of people have are pre-diabetic, and a lot of people have diabetes, and they don't even know it, and because they so scared to admit that they have it, and they won't get checked out. But it's a lot of us living with type 2 diabetes and don't even know it. You be up under so much pressure and so much stuff, and then you so busy, you ain't even had time to go to the doctor and go check yourself out, and you having problems. So, and and another thing too, you gotta be careful because while you are diabetic and pre-diabetic, that leads to other problems. So it ain't just the point of you being a pre-diabetic. you have to be careful about heart problems, kidney problems, vision problems, everything. The body works as a whole, so when you have one problem, it's pretty much going to be something else that's problematic. So you really got to be careful. You have to you watch what you eat and change up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Because they work hand in hand. Everything works in coordination with each other. So if if you're a pre-diabetic or you having diabetes, yeah, man, it's crazy. You got to. You don't have a choice because you got to think when that's involved. You talking about having heart problems too. It works hand in hand. So you got to think that relates to the heart, the eyes, and everything. So what I'm saying is, you got to be extra careful, man. You got to be extra careful, and then watch your mental too. Watch how you take negative things, being on making your body being up under more pressure. Because like you got to think the food already bad, and then when you bring into the mental problems, when I say like emotions, being angry, being stressed out all the time, being worried, that plays a factor in everything too. So you're just making it worse by pushing on those vessels. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it get crazy. Yeah. Number one, you gotta know how to get away. That's why I say every man need a day, an hour to themselves every day, no matter what. Take an hour out of the day. Everybody do, you know what I mean? Take an hour a day from all the stuff and then come back to yourself. Yeah. But like I say, when you already eating bad and you adding stress onto it, you just making it worse. So you putting more stress on the vessels, the heart, the lungs, all the organs. They gonna take a beating because they are reacting to your emotions. So you got to be careful. You got to be real careful when you already having medical problems and then you start bringing your emotions in. Stuff can get real crazy, and it can happen fast because the body's so intelligent. It's if the body low on certain minerals or nutrients, it will pull from other organs and glands, and you're gonna have more problems than you need. So you need to be supplementing with something. You need to be supplementing some kind of organic supplement, some kind of organic vitamin, or something like that. Like I like wheatgrass, so I always kind of put that in there. It's real clean. It's got a lot of minerals and vitamins in there, besides drinking water and doing all the other stuff. So, but yeah, man, I ain't playing over here. I ain't playing, man. And then you got to think it's finna get cold too. It's finna get cold, boy. Hey, when it get cold, it ain't no joke. When it's harder to get rid of stuff and get stuff off you when it get cold. It's harder for the addictions to go down because it be so cold and you just trying to stay warm and cozy, and you just eat anything. The wintertime be the worst time. Is when people gain the most weight is in the wintertime. Trying to shelter yourself. You eat anything that comes through. You ain't thinking about his nutrition when it get cold. Nobody does it. That's why I tell people do stuff now. It's important that you want to strengthen up your immune system and get your body together before it get cold. You know what I mean? But hey, it's gonna be hard trying to get rid of sugar, cause it's everywhere. it's everywhere. It's like a hurricane, a tornado. Like a wildfire, man. It spread fast, faster than you think. And you gotta think, it's an addiction now. It's just like any other drug out there. Sugar is an addiction. Yeah, once sugar gets you, you addicted. It's the addiction now, you know what I mean? Because it's so much of it. It's everywhere. Sugar is everywhere, man. You can't get away from it. Everywhere you go, it's sugar. They put sugar in everything. And that's why it's King Kong. Sugar is King Kong of every food. In every country, everywhere. And you gotta think, United States, we some of the unhealthiest, the richest. We got all this money, but we some of the most unhealthy people in the world. Unhealthy like crazy. Because the number one elephant in the room, the sugar. It's causing all the high blood pressure, the diabetes, the extra stress, the extra organ failure, the extra chronic diseases. Sugar causes so many problems in the body. It's unreal, man. It's fascinating. And you got to think, sugar ain't always sugar. It's high fructose corn syrup. So you got natural sugar in the fruits, and you know, you get that natural sugar in the fruits, and then you got this artificial sugar in the sodas, the fruit drinks, and the stuff that you feed the kids. You know what I mean? So, and then yourself. Everybody always got to have some kind of sweet drink. Whether you go out, when you go to the store, when you go out, you know, on the weekend, or you go on vacation, or in your household right now, you got to think how many drinks and sugary drinks you got in the refrigerator right now, and you want to know how much sugar in them. All you got to do is just turn around the label. If you go in the refrigerator and look on any can or bottle, because they're not gonna hide it, and not no more. They used to hide it. It used to be kind of crazy, but no, it ain't crazy no more. It's wide open. They're not gonna hide it. So if you just turn around the label and see that it's 42 grams of sugar or 69 grams of sugar, that's crazy. That's a lot of fructose and a lot of sugar for the body to be taking on, especially in a liquid form. So the body shouldn't be getting that much sugar that fast. Your body, your bloodstream can't handle that. It's just too much going on. It is too much going on in the bloodstream for the body to handle that much sugar. It's too much. So the body got to do something with it. And then what the body does with it, now you having your problems. Now you got the high blood pressure, the overcrowd, you know, over too much sugar in the bloodstream gonna cause all kind of problems. And it ain't, like I say, it ain't the sugar, it's the high fructose corn syrup that's really causing all the damage. But they putting everything behind sugar. It's labeled called sugar. However you look at it, it's sugar and it's sweet. And you ain't gonna never be able to get rid of that right now. It is everywhere. They put this sugar in bread, rice, cereal, chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, sausages, they got sugar in everything. They put sugar in everything. Your favorite place to eat, they got to make sure it's got sugar in it. You're not gonna come back if it don't have sugar in the food. The food don't taste right, and that's what it is. The food gonna taste better with sugar. They know this. They've been known this. That's why they know how much sugar to put in the food to get you to buy it. So when you go to the grocery store, next time you go to the grocery store, and if you'll notice, every time you go to the grocery store, it's the same stuff. Every month, you buy the same stuff every month. If you go to the store on a monthly basis and you fill up those carts, if you ever notice that you're getting the same thing every month you get the same thing. When you go pick out the stuff from the shelf or in the frozen food place, or like a lot of people ain't shopping in the produce. So like I said, in the frozen food in the aisles, you notice that you get the stock. Y'all buy the same thing every time. Every time you go to the store, you looking for the same product you got last time. The companies know that. They know you're addicted to your favorite drink or your favorite food or your favorite snack or your favorite whatever. When you go to the store to go buy it, they know that you're going to get that. They know exactly how much sugar to put in it, and they know you're going to come back because you've been doing it every month. And the people out there who get food stamps and EBT, y'all the worst. You got three buckets full of nothing but sugar. Sugar. That's it. The whole bucket is full of sugar. There's no nutrition in the food. There's nothing. So all you getting is nothing but garbage. And you don't know that. Nothing but garbage. That's it. There's no nutrition in the food no more. They used to have nutrition back in the day, back in the 70s and the 80s. If you check out, if you see the athletes and the football players and all of them back in the 80s, they looked stronger, they was healthier. They can take more stuff now. They can take them hits, they can take the damage. Nowadays, oh shit, man, these fast food goddamn football players and basketball players, and they having all these fractures and injuries and all that, and bad problems and fallouts and headaches and accidental deaths, and man, what? And y'all see this? That ain't no accident. That's from the food they eating. They don't know no better. They going out and buying all that money at them high-priced restaurants and thinking they getting all the nutrition. They ain't getting no nutrition. There ain't nothing in that shit. That's why a lot of them got to take extra supplements and steroids. That's why steroids so highly sold and used nowadays. Because your body ain't built like that no more. You got about 2 good years on that body now before you start taking steroids and you thinking they ain't no good. Because this food out here, it works so fast. It ain't nothing but garbage, nothing but full of sugar, fats, oils, and bad shit and additives. That's all. Ain't nothing but additives. That's what's making people sick. It's the additives. It ain't nothing natural no more. Because you know why? Because y'all won't slow down and make it natural. Everything is fast. Every time you turn around, somebody got to do this. I got to do this. Somebody need to eat. Somebody got to do. Ain't nobody taking their time to cook natural foods, cut up natural vegetables, make natural salads, make stuff from organic food and whole foods like you used to. Back in the days, like your grandma and your great-grandma used to. Not what y'all doing now. Y'all destroying the body. Every day you get up destroying your body, and you wonder why you got to take medications every day. You're going to have to take them for the rest of your life. Yes, because you got a sweet tooth and you can't do nothing about it. What's up, man? We in here talking about sugar. I'm going off, man. When people see this video, they gonna get mad at me because it ain't me. I'm just the messenger. But you keep on running to the sugar man everywhere. Ain't nothing you can do about it. The elephant in the room is the sugar man. I'm all right, man. Yeah, man, I'm giving away $1 million game out here. You know what I mean? Let y'all know. You need to slow down on your sugar. Check your labels, man. Check your labels. Go out and I'm telling you, because you want better health. You want to last a long time. That sugar bringing you down. Your energy be so low. It make you slow. It make you slouchy. But yeah, I think it give you that high. Because that's what it's supposed to give you, that high. So if you're going to get that sugar high, everybody going to have a sugar high. You're going to get that sugar high, but guess what? It's an addictive sugar high. So if you think you ain't addicted to anything, I'm going to show all the people who think they can't get addicted to nothing, and the people tell me, oh, he's not addicted to anything. You addicted to sugar. 90% to 100% of the people you know are addicted to sugar. You can hide it. You can lie to yourself. You can run down the street and try to act like you ain't been down there to the grocery store. It's that's just the way life is. We know that you addicted to sugar. And then you got to think, you start having medical problems or you start picking up weight. It's all because of the sugar. Your body can't process it. And you got to think, your body saying, hey, you giving me this over fluctuating of sugar. I got to do something with sugar. Guess what your body do? It turn that sugar into fat. Yeah, you ain't even know all that sugar you eating turned to fat, and it turned to an unhealthy fat. Now we got good fats and we got bad fats, but you're making all these unhealthy products in your body. And it's coming from the sugar. Your body gonna get your body uses that sugar. You're gonna get some kind of energy. You're gonna get a little bit of energy from that sugar. Next thing you know, boom, your muscles and your body's taking a beating because of that fructose. That damage that is going to cause your heart, your lungs, your organs, to get rid of it. The colon, the sluggishness, the clogging of the arteries and the veins. Where do you think it's coming from? But you eating this every day. Every day you picking something sweet up every day, and you wonder why you got to keep taking the same medications and everything happening over and over and over and over. Now, hold on. I'm going to get you on this. Y'all, you going to like this. It's not going to keep happening over and over and over, and everything going to stay the same. Your body don't work like that. That's when we start getting over time, when y'all think y'all got all this time in the world, and you got to think, you've been eating all this sugar and this processed stuff for over 5 to 10 years, right? Okay, so when it come down to being chronic and degenerative, all these chronic diseases, you've built up to this. Your craving of sugar and you can't put it down. You can't get enough of it. You can't get enough. If these motherfuckers take the sugar out of the food right now, they'll shut down every goddamn restaurant and store. Y'all motherfuckers y'all wouldn't know what to do. It'll be panic. You think it'll be some chaos in the street now? What? Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. Y'all will shut it down. You want to spend your money. But they know this. They know how to get you to spend your money. And you've been doing it every day. And you wonder why you low on energy. You having medical problems. Now it's leading up to something chronic. And when I say chronic, they start getting to higher diseases. You know what I mean? And when you know what I'm talking about, when you start getting to that big word that come out the B, and before D, when they go to talking about that, then you have more problems than a little bit. Because see, some of us waiting on that. Y'all waiting on the people to call you and tell you that you got that big C. You want them to call you and tell you that? Because that's what you waiting on. Heading for destruction, baby. Heading for destruction. And guess what? It's always on you. It's always been on you. You got to make a decision what you want. You can't have it both ways. You can't be part-time healthy and part-time eating garbage all the time and think it's going to work. And then don't know nothing about yourself. You don't know how to get rid of it. You don't know where it come from. You don't know what to do. Nothing. You don't have no knowledge of what to do. You just out there. You don't know what you're doing. And the thing about it, there's so much stuff going on around you. You under so much pressure. You up under so much stress on the outside. You can't even do nothing about the inside and take care of yourself. You ain't taking care of yourself. You got too much shit going on around you. It's too much stress here. It's too much. You got your bills. You got your kids. You got your baby mama. You got your baby daddy. You got your rent due. The light bill due. The food ain't in the refrigerator like it's due. The cable due. Your phone bill due. You need some new shoes. Somebody needs clothes. School just started. The kids just, the bills are due. Everything is backed up. Credit cards maxed out. Everything crazy. That's stress. That's bringing the body down lower than it is because you ain't already got nothing. You ain't got no nutrients in your body. So you got all this shit going on and all this stress. So guess what? Shit starting to go down now. Now you putting your body up under more stress than it is. And you got to think. I don't know if I told y'all about stress. When you up under so much stress, the body shuts down. Nothing don't want to work right. Okay? Nothing works right when you're up under that much stress. And then you go out and eat you something, because you know a thing, when we get stressed out, what we do? We go eat something sugary. We go eat food. We got to think, stress, a lot of us take food and think that can just comfort the stress. It's going to take everything away. We eat ourselves into more problems that we already have. So you putting the vessels up under so much stress that the body don't want to work right. And then you add garbage onto it. And you slowing, and it's a slow process. And it gets stuck in these veins and these arteries, and then you having more problems than you created. But guess what? You're doing it to yourself. Ain't nobody helping you do this but you. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand that you're putting yourself in a situation where it's gonna turn to some kind of chronic disease. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. It's gonna turn to a chronic disease and something that you don't want to talk about. Live about. It's gonna be, now you're gonna be talking about, oh, my grandma and your auntie. Okay, your auntie and your grandma and great grandma did have that disease. That doesn't mean that you will have it. But if you're going down the same road, or you doing something way more, like you say, the food nowadays is way worse than it was with great grandma and them. Great grandma didn't have all this processed food. She wasn't cooking all this shit like that. It wasn't no piles of processed foods and sugaries and stuff like that. Back in the day, when grandma, you at that time, you finna go get some fast. What? She cooked. How you going to get some fast food? Grandma knock your head off talking about you finna. They ain't even heard no fast food or nothing like that back in the day. So you got to think, there's no nutrients in the food. And then they just adding garbage and stuff that make you taste good, make it sugary, make it fatty, make it oily, because you're going to buy it. You're gonna eat it, you're gonna buy it, and you're gonna shut up. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna shut up. When they serve you that food and it tastes good, all you do is you don't ask no questions. You're gonna shut up. And that's what they've been doing. You're gonna shut up. You don't ask no questions. As long as it tastes good to you, you don't care. You don't care how much sugar, as long as it tastes the same that it did last time you paid for it when you went to the grocery store. When you go look in your budget, if you ever notice when you go to the grocery store, you get the same thing. Think about it. When you go to the grocery, you get the same thing every month, every week, every time, every day you want your favorite food. And a lot of us, like say, you don't have the money to buy the food, but when you do get it, it's on. You going to buy your favorite food. And your favorite food been making you sick, making you tired, making you look old. A lot of people don't know that. Sugar make you look old. Yes. You didn't even know that. It cause wrinkles. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. You be looking so old. A lot of y'all, you didn't even know that, huh? You looking in the mirror, wondering why you look so old. Hey, everything that you eat, bro, everything that you eat is got sugar in it. You wonder why you so sluggish, you so slow. Let me tell y'all right now, this to my men, because y'all know that's what and men, we got to take care of the house. I got to make sure y'all all right. You see what I'm saying? Men, let me tell you one thing. I told y'all in my other videos about erectile dysfunction. Same thing. That sugar clogging y'all system up, man. Fellas, when y'all get up in the morning, that thing need to be up like this at attention. Okay? Some of us bigger than others. So what? Nobody ain't trying to size y'all niggas up or nothing like that. Who cares? I don't care nothing about that. I'm just a messenger. I'm just letting you know, when you get up in the morning, it need to be at attention. When you at attention every morning, that means the blood flow is correcto mundo. You need blood flow. Everything need to be flowed from the tip of the head to the bottom of the tip of your toes. That blood need to be circulating. Okay? And when it don't circulate, you start having erectile dysfunction problem. That thing don't want to come up. Now you got to go to the gas station to get pills. Now y'all taking all these drugs to get it up. Y'all know the pills out there on the street. The street drugs to try to get it up. The pills at the gas station. I've heard all the stories. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. You want everything to be natural. And then you got to think too, when you do taking those drugs, you taking a chance of clogging up the vessels in the system. Because you think those pills, any kind of pill, is when it breaks down, that calcium, those calcium broke pills, they have to go somewhere. They got to go somewhere. And then you got to think, a lot of those pills, you only get to digest those pills. Yeah, ask the plumber how many pills they find with logos on it in the system like that. They was having something shit about, they was telling the women, y'all stop putting them birth control pills in the goddamn in the toilet stool in the sewage system, because you know they don't clean the water like they supposed to. So y'all was on birth control, got these birth control pills in the water, some shit like that. I'm motherfucker, let me tell you something. It's real. This shit, it's funny, but it's real. What's up, man? So yeah, hit the like button. Get my likes up, man. Get my likes up. I'm giving y'all game, but I was just talking about my fellas. Listen, stay away from the sugar clogging you up, man, especially on the weekend, because I know on the weekend, a lot of my fellas like to get them some. On the weekend, they like to get them some. So stop eating sugar too, on the weekend. You shouldn't be eating it, period, because you got to think. Even when you're running from the sugar, it's always in something. So I tell people, watch the labels. Turn around the labels and see how much sugar in the shit. And if shit got too much sugar in it, you don't drink it or eat it. Save yourself, because you got shit to do. Like you say, you trying to meet this new female on the weekend. Y'all trying to get together. You want a lot of energy. You want everything to be working right. That way you ain't got to run to the gas station or get the pills or the Viagras or the Cialises or the other ones. Y'all know them pills. I seen them commercials and all this shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But you don't have to run and do that. Okay? So it's the processed foods and the sugar that's causing that shit to clog up. Okay? And if you're a milk drinker, I'm sorry. Look, stop drinking all that milk, because that's going to cause prostate infection and prostate enlargement, and that thing ain't going to never work. You just going to have something to look down on. That's it. You're going to be looking at it. You're going to be looking every time you go to the bathroom just pissing, and you ain't going to be able to use that motherfucker no more. It's going to be useless. Every time you got to go to, the only thing it can do is pee for you. That's it. You can't, nothing going on down there for you. Bad days and bad everything. So what I'm saying is, we have to stop what's going on. But it's sugar in milk too. That's milk sugar. And it's the wrong type of sugar in milk anyway. You shouldn't be processing that anyway. Milk is not made for the human body. That's made for a calf, of a baby calf, not for your big ass, not for you. Human milk is made for human, and you shouldn't be drinking human milk anyway. After the baby is weaned, they don't drink milk. We the only species drink milk from another species. That's sad. Organ almond milk or coconut milk, not cow's milk. You're not a cow. What the fuck you drinking cows? You're not a cow. Now some of y'all looking like cows because y'all been eating cows and drinking the cow's milk. Cow's milk gonna make you big. Okay, I'll tell you what. Cow's milk make you big. You can get big as a motherfucker on cow's milk. Keep drinking that shit, get big as hell. But guess what? It ain't good for brain development. So a lot of y'all putting y'all kids on cow's milk, and big man been on cow's milk for 10 years and 30 years and 50 years and 20 years. Your granddad wonder why they brain development ain't good. You wonder why he ain't so smart. He's not so intelligent. They've got studies on this, that kids that was raised up on cow's milk versus kids that wasn't are more intelligent. Kids that were raised not on cow's milk are more intelligent than kids that were raised on cow's milk. And that's just a fact, whether you like it or not. He may be bigger, because you know the cow milkers, they get real big. If you drink, them guys get, man, you drink milk, you can get big. That's what a calf do. A calf will get big when it drinks the mother milk from a cow. When she feed that calf milk, the calf gonna get big because the milk is made for that. Your body ain't made for that. You can't do that. Yeah, and then you gotta think, you gotta break down that milk. You don't even have the enzymes to break down the stuff in milk to break it down. I'm not gonna get into all the stuff that's in milk, but I'm just letting you know your body can't. And you gotta think, after your body trying to break it down, you ain't doing but clogging up the colon. You causing problems and all kind of systems when you try to break down cow's milk. You can't break it down. You're not made for it. Your body just deteriorating and you're getting sicker. So yeah, sorry. And guess what? You can get infected from cow's milk. You can get prostate cancer from you can get all kind of cancers from drinking milk. I don't want to get into that, but you need to go do some studies and stop trying to act like you the smartest person in the world and that you ain't gonna do nothing. You just gonna get on here and listen to me. Go check out for yourself. Ain't nobody trying to trick you. Ain't nobody trying to change your life. And I'm just the messenger. I don't do it. I don't care. It's not gonna slow me down because I know what it does. All these fractures. The most cow milk drinkers, they get the most fractures. They got the most diseases. They got the most infections. New Zealand, all these, Scotland and New Zealand and all these crazy ass countries that are cow milk drinkers, they have the most chronic and fractures and hip fractures and bone fractures and weak shit and what? They have so many medical problems, brain problems and infections, and you can get infected. You didn't even know that by drinking milk. Cow's milk can get you infected, sick as a, and you gotta think, when you drink cow's milk, it causes so much mucus in the system, it's unreal. So that mucus, and it creates bad mucus because your body is so intelligent. Your immune system works so intelligent. When it's under attack, it creates mucus. That's why pneumonia is so critical to the body, because the body's under attack, and that's why it creates so much mucus. So when you drinking milk, if you notice while you drinking that milk, notice that you're getting a lot of mucus. I don't have to be you don't have to be a fucking rocket science to figure this shit out. And you sitting up there drinking this shit every day, and you wonder why you having problems. Just keep drinking it then. Just keep having the same problems. I'm telling you right now, you are not upsetting me by not doing what you don't have to. You don't have to do a mother. I tell people right now, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to try nothing. You can just continue doing what you want to do. I'm just a messenger. And it's funny to me just watching people crash themselves every day. And if you just stop, and you don't have to try it, just stop and see what happens. Just stop and see if I win. If you stop, I bet you feel better. You get more energy. You ain't gonna have them problems. Everything gonna go. 90% of your problems gonna go away soon you stop drinking milk. You heard this before. I've known this for 10 years plus. I always say a decade. It's more than that. But when I say a decade, it just sounds good. Because I known this a long time ago. That's why I ain't got to worry about having all those problems and fractures and all these medical problems that they line. It's an encyclopedia they done created for y'all. It's y'all got some of y'all on so many goddamn medications, you'll never stop being able to take medications. Never. They already told you you're gonna be taking that for the rest of your life. They already told you that. You've already got your mind made up. You're gonna do exactly what they told you to do, is take them for the rest of your life. You're not gonna try anything else. You're not gonna try, you ain't gonna attempt to do anything. You're just gonna be the same way you're gonna be. And to me, that's sad. What you living for? To me, it ain't what you living for if you can't try anything else. That doesn't make sense to me if you're not gonna try. You're not gonna say, oh, nothing else exists. Oh, I'm not gonna try the vegetation like Blue said. I'm not gonna start juicing. I'm not gonna start trying to eat the right foods that are made for my body. I'm not gonna even attempt to. I'm not gonna even try 50% of what Blue says. You don't have to. But that's where it begins. You got the same enzymes as vegetation. Nuts, grains, legumes, the fruits and the vegetables in they raw state. You have the same enzymes they do. And when you consume them, they make you better. That's all I'm saying. And then when you make them to a juice, it just make it more supreme. Now we talking way up here now. We talking about the $1 million and the $1 billion. When you talking about $1 billion eating and $1 million eating and stuff that's worth millions, not that fancy steak and shit that they got at that restaurant that's costing you 5 and 10. Motherfuckers out spending 506. I can't believe some of this shit I be hearing and seeing online talking about you went to a restaurant and you spent $500 and $600 on what? Something to drink. Go to the liquor store. The food, that processed bullshit ass steak and them cheap ass. They got the truck in the back. They got a deal on all this shit they sold you. It's fancy. Okay, you paying for the fancy stuff. But don't think that you went in there and got $100 or $500 worth of nutrition and that you're going to be all strong and big and everything was healthy when you left. It don't work like that. You showed out. Okay, you showed out. You spent your money. You showed out. Okay, good. Good for you. You could do that every now and then, but some of y'all think y'all got to do that every weekend and try to show out and be cute, and y'all still looking sick and big, too big to get out the car. You get to the restaurant, you so dang on big, you can't even get out the car. Get out of here, man. Nobody don't do that. Ain't nobody doing that. Now mind you, it's a lot of rich people. When they get out the car, look what they get. They getting out the car all healthy and jumpy. When they go to the restaurant, they ain't eating what you eat. They ain't eating what you eat. A lot of people know this. But like you say, 90% of us don't. Because we live a fast life. So guess what? They got fast food for you. They got something for you. Every time you already know they got a place for everything and everything that you want. If you want fast food every day and you want it full of sugar and you can't get enough and it's going to fill the line up, if you look in the fast food line, just look behind you sometimes. It's 10 deep back there. 15, wonder why it's taking so long to get your food. You ain't the only one want some of this shit. You ain't the only one want this. Ooh, it's addictive. And we know it. And we going to get you every time. Spending money like a motherfucker. And you get sicker and sicker and sicker. Your medical bills be so high. You owe them people now. A lot of y'all owe them people right now. You need to pay them people. They keep sending them mail. A lot of y'all getting that shit in the mail every month that you owe the medical people. You got to go to the doctor. A lot of y'all got to go to the doctor every week, every 2 weeks, or every month. Why you down at the doctor? Got to go see the doctor every 2-3 weeks. Every other day you at the doctor. Why? I'm telling you right now. They don't have no medical records. They ain't sending no shit in here with my name on it. I ain't been to no doctor in over 20-something years. I ain't got none of that shit in my name. I ain't went to go see nobody. I ain't got none of that bullshit down there. All right, back to regular programming. Like I was saying, you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't be on every medication they create. You on every new drug. You got to go see the doctor every 2 weeks. They already got you put down. They already wrote your name down. I ain't know they put a. It's getting so bad with this sugar. Y'all getting out of control with this shit. They putting a dialysis place on every. I ain't never seen that many dialysis places in my life. Y'all getting out of control, man. Your organs fail. Y'all putting so much sugar and shit in the body, the organs starting to fail. Your kidneys failing, the pancreas failing, everything's starting to fail. You got to get a machine to help you function your body. To me, and that's sad, but I'm trying to be professional cause let me tell you something right now. This shit. And you talking about you ain't got no addiction? You do got an addiction. You addicted to sugar. You can't get enough of it. You ain't gonna never. You can go to the gym and walk that lake and walk the park and do all the exercises you want to do. You can do all that you want to do. Keep getting on that scale and see what happens. It ain't nothing changed. You look the same as you did 6 months ago because you can't put the sugar down. Everything that you eat got sugar in it. And then y'all gotta think, some of y'all can't get up to sugar. You got to get up to coffee or soda or something with sugar in it every morning. Coffee the worst. It dehydrates you. The worst thing you could do is keep on eating sugar and then be dehydrated on top of that. Because sugar already pull a lot of water out of the body. So your body got to get rid of that shit. Where you think some of this stuff go at? Y'all be playing. Y'all think y'all could just take anything. You think you just drink anything and everything going to be all right with your ass. You think this shit just going to keep happening every day that you going to be all right. Just because you get the spike. When you get up in the morning, when coffee give you a spike, it gets you going. Okay. It got you going, okay. But it also dehydrates you. When you drink that coffee, you drinking 2 cups of water every time you drink coffee? No, you ain't. Some of y'all drink coffee and ain't drinking no water all day. Wonder why you so dehydrated. That's the number one thing in every disease and sickness is dehydration is background to every sickness disease. What? That's why every time they put y'all in the ambulance, no matter what's wrong with you, can have a headache. You could call the ambulance for a bad headache or stomach ache. Just say it ain't even an emergency. It ain't got to be that. When they put your ass in the ambulance, what's the first thing they do? When they put you in the ambulance, what's the first thing they do? Hook your ass up to the IV with salt water. $500 for that IV. It ain't nothing but salt water because you dehydrated. They already know you dehydrated. They don't got to ask you a motherfucking thing. They already know that you dehydrated. That's why they put soon as you get in there, they hook you up to that IV and put that goddamn saline water in your bitch ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm saying that's what they do. I don't make this up. They've been doing this before I was born. They've been doing this. They know that. You dehydrated. When you come, a lot of us done been to the hospital because you were dehydrated. What happened, baby? Oh, he was dehydrated. What? That motherfucker fell out because he was dehydrated. Why not? They know you dehydrated. You don't eat nothing with food. The food that you need to be eating need to contain some kind of water content. That's why I tell people that know me, when you eat your meals, drink water when you eat your meals. I be giving y'all, get the likes up. Get my likes up. I'm giving y'all $1 million game, man. I'm trying to make sure y'all get the shit right. When you eat or drink every meal, when you go out to those fancy restaurants, and when you go out somewhere, you eat a meal, drink water when you eat your meal. You ain't got to explain nothing to no goddamn body. You ain't different. You ain't trying to be, okay? Drink water when you eat your meal because 9 times out of 10, the water is, like you say, the food that you eating, it ain't no water content in it. It's cooked food. It's processed food. There's no water content in that food. They already cooked it. So your body needs to have water to break down food. So your body, whether you like it or not, your body uses water to help break down food when you eat it, whether you drinking water or not. So when I say dehydration, your body needs water for everything. Everything needs water. There's no way around it. And it takes, your body releases water every time that you talk, that you use the bathroom, through your pores, through number 2, when you go take a shit, it takes water. Water rushes into the colon and making it soft. So when you don't drink enough water, you can have hard stools. Yeah, so a lot of y'all be trying to go take a shit, wonder why you can't shit, go drink some water. It makes the stool harder. Hey man, look, I'm just a messenger. I'm trying to give y'all some $1 million game. That's all I'm doing. I know you ain't never heard this before. A lot of people, when they get on here and listen to this video and look at this video, they be like, man, damn, I ain't never heard that before. Yes, it's true. Try it. Wonder why you can't go take a good shit? Even without fruits and vegetables, you still need water. It'll help you go to the bathroom right. It'll help strengthen up your kidneys. Water help you pee. We all know when you drink water, you're going to help you pee right. We know that. But a lot of people didn't know when you do number 2, when you go to the bathroom, number 2, it helps. When you drink water, it makes the stool softer. You won't have those hard stools. Yes. You know how some of y'all be in there straining, oh, it won't come out. Cause you ain't ate no fruits and vegetables anyway. So now you having hard stews. Now you in there paying for, you shouldn't be in there 10. When you go to the bathroom, you shouldn't be in the bathroom 20 and 30 minutes. You shouldn't be in there that long. I'm getting off track by the sugar. See, y'all got me all off track. But that's what happens when I get on here, trying to teach y'all and tell y'all what's going on. But you should be learning stuff about your body. But let's get back to the elephant in the room, sugar. But that's what it is. And sugar causes dehydration too. Because your body got to flush out so much water through the kidneys, and they taking a beating because you eating so much sugar, and the body got to do something with it. So the kidneys got to take a beating, the pancreas got to take a beating, the whole body got to take a beating because you keep on putting all this high processed sugar in the body. Yeah, subscribe, man. Get my likes up. Y'all get my likes up. I'm giving out $1 million games. I ain't got my likes up, man. I'm just trying to, you can take this. You ain't got to listen to me, baby. But I'm saying I'm giving y'all $1 million. Get my likes up, man. I got 2 likes. Why y'all do me like that, man? I'm giving y'all $1 million game. I ain't asking for no money or nothing. I'm just asking for you to hit the like button. Because if I tell you, so get on the internet. After y'all see this video, get on there and do some research for yourself. You got a phone? We got the most technology. We got they're giving out free. Just type the shit in real quick. It don't take but a few minutes to do some of this stuff. I don't have to get on here and lie to you and get my likes up and views up and all that. I don't have to get on here to do that. This shit sell itself. You see this shit and you hear about this shit and it's just all around you. So you can't run from it. You got to be like, God damn, he got to be right. Man, that shit crazy. Slow as hell, sluggish. You look older. You're looking wrinkled. That sugar eating you up. Eating you up. It's going to always be the elephant in the room. You can't stop it. You'll never be able to stop it like the Terminator. Y'all seen Terminator? He ain't going to stop till he kill you. He ain't going to stop till you dead. The sugar man got you. Yeah. It's like the Terminator being on your motherfucking ass. You ain't nothing you could do about it. Because you addicted, and it's in every room. Every time you look, and every time you walk, and every store you go into, they got some sugar for your ass. And you wonder why you looking old, you aging prematurely, you catching all these diseases. These are some of these diseases that people get now. You need to be in your 60s and your 70s, not in your 30s and your 40s. Them for older guys. But listen, I'm gonna tell. I told a young guy when I was in the gym, and I tell a lot of people that guys in their 20s are getting the diseases of guys in their 30s. They starting to overlap 10 years. Guys in their 40s are getting the diseases of guys in their 50s supposed to have. It's starting to speed up now because of the processed foods and the processed sugar. It's speeding now. That's why people look so old now. I don't make this shit up. You can look around you. People look older. People that you grew up with, people are aging so fast. Diseases are starting to come up. They got a big ass encyclopedia. It's so many diseases. It's new stuff. Y'all getting so bad, y'all creating new diseases. What? Where they getting all this new stuff from? Because y'all keep trying it. Y'all keep on engaging in it. Y'all don't ask no questions. So they get away with it. Y'all ain't doing nothing about it. You just keep going the same way. You trying to act like you turn a blind eye. That's what we do. We turn a blind eye. We act like we don't see shit. We don't want to know shit. We don't see shit and we don't want to know shit. But you got to think, this got something to do with you, your family, the people around you, the people you love. You going to tell them about it? Tell them to stop eating that shit, man. And see what happened. A lot of y'all tell y'all people stop eating sugar, you'll lose them. You'll lose the friendship, relationship, a partnership. Man, I ain't getting shit, man. What? What's causing all your problems? It's the sugar. Whether you like it or not. You don't have to like me. I'm just the messenger. I don't want you to like me. I'm just the messenger. I've known this a long time ago. I'm 44. I'll be 45 at Halloween. I've known this over 10 years ago. So what I'm saying is, it ain't on me. I know what's going on. I know how to control it. I know how to say no. Discipline. Discipline. You got to have some kind of discipline because it won't work without discipline. If you don't say no, if you don't learn to say no, and I don't want that, and I'm not gonna do it, it won't work. It's wet out there on Iron Man. I can't go out there. It's wet, Corey. It's wet out there. It's motherfucking raining and everything. It's 2 o'clock here, man. It's wet out there. That motherfucker. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, I'm cool, man. I've been on here late night. But what I'm saying is, man, as you get older, you can play. Okay, yeah, you can play right now. A lot of people young want to play with sugar and think it's a game and wonder why certain things don't work. Because you got to think, sugar is always involved. And let me tell you something. I ain't never seen this in my life. These motherfuckers serving, you supposed to go to the hospital to get well. You supposed to go to the wellness center when they got something for treatment and wellness. You supposed to be getting well. I don't want to go to the hospital and see y'all serving me sodas and juices and nothing like. What kind of shit is going on at the hospital? I supposed to be getting well. I got diabetes. I got high blood pressure. I don't want no sugar. You shouldn't be putting Coke on my damn tray. Milk, cause milk got sugar in it, the bad kind of sugar. Any kind of fruit cups with high fructose. No, nothing. If it ain't organic, you at the hospital. You at the wellness. You at the clinic. You at the tooth doctor or the head doctor, and they got candy in the jar, and they giving out sugary drinks. What the hell going on? What are we doing here? That's what I'm saying. People got to wake up. We got to stop doing this shit and wonder why the shit keep on repeating itself. We just repeating ourselves, man. That's all we doing. It's a process. We just repeating ourselves. People getting, and then at the top of the process, the money. When you follow the money, then you be like, well, damn, they been getting rich. They've known that this shit was bad for you long time ago. But you can't get enough, and they know that. And they know exactly what to put, how much sugar to put in certain things to get you to come back and buy it again. Like I was saying earlier in the video, if people just tuned in, they know exactly how much sugar to put in the food to get you to buy it. That's why you keep on buying the same thing every month. That's why when you go to the corner store or you go to the store down the street, you get the same thing. They know that. The man done got so good about what you get at the store, they already have it ready for you. They make sure it's full when you get there. Every time. Because you can't get enough of it. You won't put it down. And that's why a lot of people be trying to lose weight and get on your diet plan. Your diet plan ain't gonna motherfucking work. It ain't gonna work. Because you already fucked it up when you went back home. After you left the gym, when you get your ass back home, you fucking it up when you get back home. And then you got to stay up all night because a lot of us can't go to sleep. So you stay up all night and then you finish busting up your workout. Boom, it's gone. Oh, now you back at the gym looking like you did time before. Now you sweating even harder because your body, you in there trying to do the same thing. You done lied to somebody. You done told them you were going to show up tomorrow. You know you ain't ready. You don't drink water. So you got to think. And you got to think too. Water help get rid of a lot of this bullshit going on in the body. So another thing too with sugar, you need to be drinking a lot of water. You need to be getting rid of some of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you another thing about sugar. Our sugar lovers, people that love sugar. When you out there trying to lose weight, I'm gonna tell you why. Another thing too, it's funny too. I be laughing cause y'all be out there trying to lose weight and run the track and all that, and at the gym and at the lake and all out to the park. You got to get rid of the sugar in the bloodstream in the body before you start burning fat. So you're not gonna burn fat up until you get rid of the sugar. And guess what? A lot of times that sugar takes 12 to 24 hours to get rid of. And guess what? You keep on eating foods that got sugar in it. So before you hit the track, you already ate something that was fat-free or low in fat. They lied to you or something like that. Turn around the label and you can see that you eating nothing but sugar. You just crashing everything. You just looped it. You at the gym, okay, stay in shape. You shaped up a little bit, okay. We can see you toned up, but you still heavy. You still unhealthy. You still got to take that medication. You are putting too much on the body, trying to trick it. You ain't tricking shit. A lot of us think we trying to trick ourselves. You ain't tricking shit. Your body is so intelligent, it's unreal. And your brain, our brains are like supercomputers. So, and the brain's got priority. So you got to think too, when you get dehydrated, you start getting headaches, and your body starts sending all these pain signals. Pain, inflammation, pain. Sugar causes inflammation too. So a lot of the pain comes from sugar on top of all the other stuff that's going on in your life. You started creating inflammation. So you ain't gonna never start taking pain pills because you keep on eating sugar. You keep on causing inflammation. Pain, inflammation is pain. Pain and inflammation, pain, inflammation, pain. Yes, processed foods, sugar causes inflammation. Scarring of the arteries, clogging, high blood pressure. Where you think high blood mainly comes from? Bread causes your pressure to go up double. Processed bread, because you know y'all gotta have a sandwich. So when you eat those processed foods, gotta have bread, gotta have a hamburger, hot dog, a sandwich. You know what a sandwich is? Bread, thick bread, subs, because you know the bread thick on the sub. High blood pressure like a motherfucker. Yo, bro, I tell you what, go eat 2 loaves of bread. I tell you what, go take 3 slices of bread and eat them by themselves. See what happens to your ass. Motherfucking blood pressure, and go check your blood pressure after that. Go eat 3 slices of bread and go check your blood pressure. Don't eat no sugar, nothing, because a lot of people don't think sugar in bread. Oh yeah, they put sugar in bread too, but don't worry about that. That's not the point. Go eat 3 slices of bread and go check your blood pressure. See what happens to your ass. I don't make this stuff up. And a lot of y'all put sugar on top of bread. Because you got to put jelly on top of bread or some kind of fruit or something. You putting sugar on top of... So, double high blood pressure. And then a lot of y'all take the bread and you eat the coffee with the bread in the morning with the toast. Super high blood pressure. You get that spike. It ain't funny, but it is funny because this shit happen every day. This what we do every day. I don't have to sell y'all shit. This shit sell itself. I have to sell you nothing. This what we do on a daily basis, man. It's funny to me because I see people do it, and then and the thing about it is, a lot of us, we try to lie and hide shit. You can't lie and hide, especially sugar. Y'all be trying to hide. You went to the store, and ain't nobody seen you go to the store. Somebody saw you go to the store, but you crept to the store. You always talking about what you don't eat and what you won't eat. Yes, you will, because you got to think. When we hungry, this is the number one thing that gets you. When you hungry, and when you smell something and see something, you'll eat anything. That's just the way that the human nature is like that. When you hungry, that's pressure. The first thing you try to do when you hungry is try to fill your belly up. You don't give a fuck what it is. Is if it smell good, and then your visual, you be like, God damn, I want to take, I don't give a fuck. If you get in the car, you gonna whip up in that bitch real quick. If you ain't got but $5, $10, you gonna get you something. A lot of us go through the drive-thru 5 or 10 times a day. I saw you in the drive-thru again. You back in the drive-thru. Because you gotta think. A lot of us trying to think that we're smarter than our bodies. You're not smarter than your body. That your body know that your body saying, hey, okay, you giving me all this bullshit and all this processed food and all this sugar and fats and oil, but you're giving me no nutrition, right? I'm gonna tell you, your body is so smart. Y'all be trying to be smarter than your body, but you're not. Your body saying, okay, fuck it, I'll take it. I'm getting all this garbage and nutrition and all this shit. I mean, no nutrition, just straight garbage. So the body gonna want to feed. So that's why I tell you, a lot of y'all, that's why you can eat all day and your body still ain't getting no nutrition. It's just gonna want to feed and feed and feed. And that's why you wonder why you eat a meal and then 2 hours later or an hour later you hungry. Cause ain't no nutrition in it, ain't nothing but garbage. The body needs to be satisfied. It's saying, okay, motherfucker, I got bullshit, but what a good shit. What a good shit. And the body saying, okay, keep on bringing in this bullshit. Sooner or later, you'll bring me something good in, motherfucker. God damn, I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting nothing in, nothing but garbage. Well, shit. Well, just keep bringing it in. And guess what? The body's saying, okay, motherfucker, I'm going to take whatever you feed me. I'm going to take it and then try to build whatever you feed me. I'm going to try to build your heart, your lungs. I'm going to try to keep this body intact. Only on what you putting in the system. That's what the body, see, the body intelligent. It's going to only do what you tell it to do. But guess what? It's got priorities and it's got stuff to do too with the garbage that you putting in. So it's going to build. It's going to take whatever you feeding it and saying, hey, I'm going to process it. I'm going to take what I can use and then I'm going to try to get rid of it. That's it. It's going to try to use it for energy and processing and everything that goes on in the function of the body. And you just keep putting garbage and sugar and bullshit. So guess what? Your heart get built and your heart pressure, your lungs and all that. This got built out of carbohydrates and bullshit for 10 years. So when you be eating fast food, and a lot of us do this, especially young people, and y'all always talking about, oh, he don't eat that. Yes, he do. Your baby, your cousin, your nephew ain't had nothing but processed food his whole life. He ain't never seen no apple, no orange, no vegetation, no lettuce, no tomato, no apple, no orange, no cucumber, nothing vegetation. Why he ain't never been over there? He probably seen the apple when they get it to him at school at lunch or something, or some fruit cups or something like that. But he don't know nothing about no vegetation or nothing like that built. He don't know. He only giving you what you feeding him. And a lot of us broke. The one boy, I'm telling you right now, the boy to my, he ain't have but a juice and a tater chips for the whole day. This boy was 14 years old. What the hell he gonna do with a juice and a bag of tater chips? And y'all wonder why he getting mad and he frustrated and his body is hungry. He frustrated because he ain't had nothing to eat. That ain't no nutrition. Let me tell you something. Just like I was when I was doing my studies long time ago, 10 years ago, when they was talking, when the doctor talking about how they was locking up the cell inmates. If you take anybody and lock them in a room and keep feeding them vegetation, they could be the worst criminal or the worst person to have the worst attitudes and have the worst temper in the world. When you start feeding them vegetation, they get better. They start acting good. Their bodies start reacting better. They're not as mean and as aggressive when they get nutrition. And that's a fact. When your body starts getting nutrition, it calms down. It's not as hungry. You don't have to overeat. And that's a special thing about eating good and taking care of yourself. Because your body don't have to overeat. When you start eating nutritious food, fruits, the vegetables, drinking the juices, the nuts, the grains, you don't overeat. Your body's not craving like that. It's only when you're eating those processed foods and those sugary foods is when you make your body hungry. That's why you could pre-prep a lot of motherfuckers with sugar. You be like, give him a big ass cup of soda before he eat. Just be like, shut up, motherfucker, and take this sugar. He be like, okay, he'll drink that big ass cup of sugar. Now he hungry now. He's super hungry. Ain't cause it ain't no nutrition in there. You just prepping him up. You getting them all hyped up. You getting the whole body saying, oh, I'm ready to eat. And then when it's time to eat, you bringing in garbage to the body. And you wonder why you having all these problems. You get the sensation. We all get a sugar rush. You get that sugar sensation when you up and down, you hyped up like a bitch. Sooner or later you come down. And what happens when you come down? You got to go get another one. You got to go back to the stove. You got to go in your little bag, your little secret hiding space, or your closet, or the kitchen, or your refrigerator, whatever the case may be. It don't matter. You got something. You got another one. You got something on hold. You got something in the secretly put up or something. Because we all lie to ourselves so nobody won't know. But we know, we see your body. We see how you act. We see how slow you is. We see how you degenerate. You're getting older. You got to think, your body ain't going to hide the stuff that you're doing. It starts from the inside. So what you putting on the inside going to make whatever you look like, that's what you built up to. So when you was in high school, you looked real good and all that shit gone. Now you older now, and what you been eating out in this fast world and this fast food and this fast life, that's what you look like now. You built that up. So thanks to you, give yourself a hand. That's what you built. So don't get mad and start getting mad at somebody else that look better than you, or they ain't big as you since high school, or they ain't sick as you. Give yourself a hand, because that's what you did to yourself. So blame yourself. And that's a problem. We like to blame everybody else for our addictions and our problems and our past. Your mama, your daddy, our mama, our daddy used to do this. Nobody don't want to hear that shit. It's on you. It's always been on you. Ain't nobody can take care of you like you. Ain't nobody can put nothing in your mouth with you. Ain't nobody got a gun in your head. Ain't nobody threatening you to tell you to eat this and to do this every day. You got free will. Our Creator gave us free will. That's the most important thing that you can have is free will. You ain't locked up. You ain't in no third world country where bitches telling you what to do with your life and what to eat and how to talk and all these rules. This is the freest you can be. What's the problem? You can go to the gym, you can eat good, you can take care of yourself, you can walk, everything is available to you just like it is to somebody else that's doing better than you. There's no wishful thinking. You want an easy way out. There's no easy way out. You're going to have to stop. Stop, stop, stop. You're going to have to take steps. Okay, today I'm going to do this. Today I ain't going to have as much sugar. Today I ain't going to hit the fast food restaurant 3 times a day. Because you got to think, most fast food ain't nothing but sugar. It's processed sugar all in that fat. That's why your ass keep going back. That's why the line's so long. They going to put the sugar in there to make you come back because the food's so good. The food is so good, you're going to keep coming back. All I'm saying is cut down, especially as we get older, bring it down a little bit. You don't have to go through the fast food restaurant 3-4 times a day. As soon as you start eating better foods, you'll notice that your body ain't craving. Your body ain't made to feast like that. You shouldn't be eating all that. You know how big your stomach is? Your stomach ain't but so big. Stop putting 6 and 7 meals and just piling on shit. You just piling on shit and the body trying to get rid of it. That's all you doing. That's all you doing. You ain't getting no energy. You ain't getting no rewards. When you eat, you should have a reward after you eat. You should feel better. You should have more energy. You should be ready to do something. That's why you eat. You eat for energy. Not for your cravings and your taste and your satisfied. You eat for energy. And you need to eat foods that got energy. And the foods that's got energy is all the raw foods. The nuts, the grains, the legumes, all the leafy green vegetables, the fruits, the beautiful fruits and the nuts and the berries and they're organic. They not cooked. That's what you need. But you don't want to do that. But guess what? You live a fast life. You got to go to work. You got to do this. You got to do that. So guess what? The system is set up for you. You're like the metrics. You're trapped in the metrics. You're trapped in the system that's set up for your lifestyle. Because you live a fast lifestyle. They know that. You're not going to slow down. When you go, some of y'all be speed shopping. When y'all go grocery shopping, y'all speed shop. Just put shit in the buggy. Thank you. Some of y'all be putting the wrong shit. It don't matter. Just speed shopping. You don't give a damn. They could have added some shit in the last month, last time you was in there. They could have added some shit that'll kill you. You wouldn't even motherfucking know. Just put it on in the goddamn buggy. Who cares? Same shit. We know what to get. Y'all don't even have to make a list nowadays. Y'all got the same shit. The people know that. So, like you say, that's why a lot of these problems are created because of y'all. You're doing it to yourselves. You're doing it to your baby, your loved ones. You're making it for them. You're setting them up for failure because you won't even take the time out to figure out what's in the stuff, what's in the food, how to cook it, what not to cook. Don't do this. Don't do that. It's all, it's a fast life. We got to get it done. We got to try this. We got to do that. And guess what? You live a fast life, you die fast. Quick. Man, listen, I'm telling you right now, these motherfuckers dying so fast. 20s, 30s, 40s. Some of the new age to reach is 40, 45, 50 at best. What? These motherfuckers dying so fast. These motherfuckers ain't reaching 40 no more. Shit. Nowadays, clock in, motherfucker. Clock in and see what happens. He on 13 different medications trying to make it. You on 5 or 10 different medications that they saying that you got to take for the rest of your life just because of sugar. Sugar is the corporate. It's the elephant in the room, baby. It's the big wig. If you ain't know, you know now. You ain't gonna win. It ain't gonna. You can look all around the corner. You can look at the fats, the carbohydrates, the salts. The fats and the salts ain't got nothing to do with it. They ain't the biggest elephant. Sugar is the big. When you put that triangle together, sugar stands supreme. High fructose corn syrup is so fucking cheap. That's why it's in everything. Y'all didn't even know that. High fructose corn syrup is so cheap. That's why they put it in everything. The sweetest thing you can get. That's why I tell people, man, those little honey buns or those little 25-cent cakes when we was younger, when we eat it, try to eat one now. Man, the motherfucker put so much sugar in them little cakes. Them ain't the same cakes when we was younger. When we used to go to the store and get them little sweet cakes, them ain't the same cakes now. Man, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a sugar bomb. That's high fructose corn syrup to the max. And that's what it is in all this food and garbage y'all eating because it's cheap. They ain't gonna never put cane sugar, natural cane sugar in your food. It's too expensive. High fructose corn syrup is way much cheaper. Why not? They don't care. They long as it's sweet and it's satisfying to the cravings of the American people and the people that they serving it to, we don't care. Long as it makes money. And sugar is a billion, trillion, gazillion dollar industry. There's no way around it. I never, there's not enough much money to put together, even with y'all, to stop it. That's crazy to say. You can't stop it. It's too late. It's worldwide. It's one of the #1 killers in the world. And you can't get enough of it. So, yeah, man, I'm finna get ready to get off here. Because, like I say, it might be a part 2 to this video. Because we can get into it, man. I can go on and on and on about all the chronic diseases, all the problems, all the headaches, all the pain, the inflammation that this one thing causes. And that's sugar. And guess what? The teeth, the rotting of the teeth. Yeah, man, people's teeth are falling out like a motherfucker because of that sugar. Yeah, eating right through it. Right through those teeth. I still got all my shits. I got chipped tooth, but these motherfuckers still mines. I wouldn't give a goddamn win. I'm trying to hold on to these motherfuckers as long as I can. I don't eat all that processed shit. No. And you gotta think too, a lot of that sugar, it causes a lot of calcium deficiency. So a lot of the times people teeth come out, a lot of it be from the drugs, man. I ain't understand. You seen a lot of people that do drugs, their teeth rot out. And that come from calcium deficiency. And you got to think, your body, when a lot of people on those hard drugs, your body pulls so much calcium out of the system. Yes, your body's so intelligent, it substitutes calcium for other minerals and stuff like that. So your body's very intelligent. A lot of us got a lot of calcium problems. You're not getting a lot of organic calcium. And so you have bone deficiencies, you know, the losing of the teeth, the rotting of the teeth real fat. Well, that comes from a lot of the hardcore drugs and stuff people eating and stuff, and hardcore food they eating in the past anyway. But the bone deteriorations and the softness of the bones and the breaks and stuff like that, those are calcium deficiencies. You know what are those? You need more calcium. You need more greens. Greens got a lot of calcium in it, particularly turnip greens. They got the most calcium. They're not cooked. They need to be raw in their raw state. So me, I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all $1 million gains. Sometimes I just shoot right to the $1 million shit. So I appreciate y'all, man. I'm finna get ready to get out of here. I know y'all want me to stay. I can't stay. The people that want me to go, I'm finna go. That's okay too. All I am, I'm just a messenger, baby. So if anybody get in their feelings, and if I said something on here to hurt somebody's feelings, I'm sorry. I'm just a feeling herder today. I'm just a messenger. Just leave it like that. I'm still your friend. I'm your partner. You can call me whatever you want to partner. I'm just a messenger. So don't take none of this personal. You know, I'm just giving my personal. This is my personal and my professional opinion about stuff I talk about on here. But it's 100% real though. I can't get on here and lie to y'all about stuff that y'all probably ain't never heard this before, and I have to make sure I give y'all the real. That's it. So yeah, hit my like button before y'all go out, man. Y'all be tripping about my likes. I'm gonna start giving y'all $1 million game. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be mad at me because I got a lot of game. I learned a lot of stuff. When I say gain, I mean that what I learned about taking care of myself in this nutrition thing, baby. You know, I educated myself. I ain't these motherfuckers out lying. I heard a lot of lies and stuff. I had to put in this work by myself. So, you know, I'm straight. I think I'm doing pretty good. I ain't sick. I don't take no medications. I don't got no chronic diseases. I don't got no failures yet. You know, hopefully, thanks to our creator, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. And I keep a Kool-Aid smile on my face all the time. So that's another thing too, baby. You need to go look at some comedy. You need to smile. You need to get your immune system up. Smile, motherfucker. Stop being so sad and looking down and worried and stressed out all the time. You need to smile, motherfucker. Your ass don't never smile. And everybody that know me know I'm always smiling. So if that don't help you, I don't know what. Smile, motherfucker, smile. All right, I'm up out of here. This Blue, a.k.a. the Juice Man. I just wanted to get on here because it was raining outside and give y'all some $1 million game about this sugar, man. You got to slow down, man. You don't got to. Sometimes you don't have to. I know it's an addiction, but you got to learn to control it because you got to think. This shit causing more problems than you think it is. It's a slow killer. It's that motherfucking slow killer, and you know what I'm talking about. The slow killer. The elephant in the room is sugar. And it ain't nothing else in the room that's better or better that caused the most damage. When you talking about pulling out a nuclear bomb, sugar is the nuclear motherfucker. Ain't nothing more powerful than that motherfucker. So yeah, cut down on it. Your ass getting too old anyway. A lot of y'all too old to be eating all that shit anyway. You in your 30s and 40s and you got candy. Every time you see you got a bag of candy. You eating something sweet. And when it's at the cake party, you got 3 pieces of cake. Stop it. You too old. You can say no. Just say no, motherfucker. God damn, you don't have to participate in everything because everybody else doing it. You don't have to. You can. Like me. I try to be the loner. Motherfucker say, I come to the party with my. Listen, I got my juices, my nuts. I done ate already. I don't want none of this shit, man. Blue, I don't want none of that shit. I'm straight, bro. I'll be the loner. I'll be the one talking about, no, yeah. Everybody else doing, yeah, I'm straight. And when it's time to go, I got the energy, I got the power, I'm ready. If something happen, I can always be the one that can stand on business. So, yeah, I'm out of here, man. I keep saying I'm going to leave. I don't want to leave yet. I keep talking, but I'm finna go. This Blue, a.k.a. Blue the Juice, man, I'm out of here.